Hello everyone, I'm Tamara Whitewolf, for those folks that don't know who I am. I am a psychic, a spiritualist, a medicine woman, a seer, an ordained minister, a death doula, an artist, a mother, a daughter. I have beautiful animals that I absolutely love. One of them's in the room with me, my beautiful shepherd. I have learned over the years is to live my truth, to live my authentic self. And it hasn't been easy, especially when people will look at you and think because you're different from them that you're not living authentically, that you're not living with your true being. But I am, and I guess I had to be really careful not to allow other people's view of that or view of me to interfere with where I was moving. Sort of shut down this mindset and come to this realization that what you thought of me was none of my business. And truly that takes some work, but I did that. And I got to this point where I didn't care as much about what people thought of me. Otherwise I never would have opened up my store as a spiritualist. I never would have raised a sign that said I was a psychic. I wouldn't have done any of those things, right? Because you know what people think of that. And now I call myself a shaman witch as well. And what is that? That's another thing. What does that mean? People who are afraid of those kinds of things or don't believe in those kinds of things are going to have something to say about it. And I have to be careful not to let those people in my circle. So when we're talking about manifestation, you have to be really clear about who you want in your life, who you want around you. Because if you've got people that are putting you down, if you've got people around you that are saying nasty things to you, or not supporting your beliefs, or not supporting, where you're heading, then really I think you need to remove them from your space. I'm not saying that everybody has to believe in every single thing you do, but they do need to respect where you're at, and they do need to come to a kind place and supportive place in your choices, and be respectful to you. So when we are looking at manifestation, you have to remember something about that. What we actually think about ourselves, we will become. Girl, I used to think, and now don't forget, I said that my little sister was killed by my father in front of me. So when I was a little girl, I remember thinking down the road that I could talk to her. At some point, I was talking to her. And, I think she was my first contact. I think she was my first guide. I think she was my first angel. And so I think of Lori-Ann in that way, that I think in some ways her death was to guide me, to support me, to love me. So, when we have someone that we love that dies, they don't just go away.